Opening words. Sunsets are the last breath of the day that extends into the silence of the night, a time of temporary beauty, the last moment of looking at the fading light of the world. At sunsets, there is the peace of surrendering to the inevitable flow of time. As Oscar Wilde said, sunsets are the only thing that never gets old. However, sunrises or dawns are times of sadness that few people observe, but sunsets are times of sadness that many people witness. In the face of the transience of life, sunsets are, in a way, a kind of sigh of the eternal cycle. At sunsets, in the warmth of orange, gold, and red tones, the end of another day is watched in a quiet melancholy. Nietzsche evaluates the transience of life together with the person who makes the most noise in it at sunsets, saying, "The world is beautiful, but it has a disease called man," and emphasizes that there is actually not much possibility of living the transience of life in peace. Even man, whom Nietzsche sees as the problem of the world with all his destructive desires and transient existence, cannot spoil the beauty of sunsets. The beauty of sunsets shows that nature continues to exist somewhere far away from all chaos, that the rhythms of the world are beyond human comprehension and control. The sun's approach to the horizon indicates the closing of a day, a page in a person's life, a moment of reflection before darkness falls. It is not known how real the day was, but sunsets show the existence of a certainty, a voice that calls one to introspection. When the light of day fades, distractions decrease and one is left alone with one's thoughts, regrets, and dreams. Sunsets are the most magnificent moments when the chaos of this world decreases and one is alone with oneself. The moments when one best understands that one cannot hold on to this life, that no matter how hard one tries, life will one day end, are during sunsets. Those moments are the ultimate reminders of the transience of life, of the unstoppable passing of time. There is a strange consolation in the beauty hidden in sunsets. It reminds people that nothing should be prolonged in such a short life. Sunsets are not annihilation or an end, but also a promise of renewal. The sun must set in order to rise again. This truth prepares people for death and teaches them to naturally face an eternal end like death. In cyclical nature, there is hope that even after the darkest nights, there will be light. Heraclitus describes this truth with the words, "The sun is new every day." Hope finds itself in this renewal, because every sunset brings with it the dawn of a new day. The end is never a true end. It is a harbinger of something new, something not yet discovered. There is a longing in sunsets that can never be fully captured. Albert Camus, while thinking about the absurdity of life, says that every sunset reflects the truth of being human. No matter how much people strive for meaning and permanence, sunsets remind them that everything is temporary. Every sunset is a promise of light even in the face of darkness, a reminder that life, despite its transience, contains moments of profound beauty. In many ways, every sunset reflects the human soul, overshadowing its bright moments with its shades of light and darkness. It reflects the ever-changing inner landscapes of joy and sorrow, hope and despair. Sunset is also a threshold, a moment on the border between what is and what will be. In that moment of twilight, the boundaries between the known and the unknown blur, and man finds himself on the edge of an incomprehensibility. As the sky darkens with the sunset and the stars gradually appear, man realizes his insignificance in this vast universe. Like butterflies with a lifespan of 3 days that flutter for a day, but think it will last forever, man is startled by the infinity of the universe and time. Sunsets, the times when the magnificence of the universe is best observed, call man to be humble. Sunset gives a person a moment of calm, a chance to stop and think. It reminds them that beauty can be found even in the most transient moments. At the end of the day, the arrival of the silent and peaceful night that cleanses the world of all its dirt is watched. Therefore, watching the sunset is being alone with the mystery of life. Life is short, life is interesting and strange. As Zarifolu says, "In this world, people learn to migrate before they learn to fly. This migration is the longest journey a person makes into themselves. Hearts break, silence grows, but people still continue with hope." As Nietzsche says, life becomes bearable to the extent that we give it meaning. Although life is a story of broken dreams and silent hearts, each new day gives people hope to start over. Sunsets are also a moment of surrender and acceptance. It reminds people that the greatest beauties in life are often temporary. Sunsets, with all their brilliance, teach people to appreciate the moments they have, to hold them lightly, knowing that they will soon pass. In this transition, the essence of life is grasped. The difference between light and darkness, joy and sorrow, the known and the unknown is observed. Sunsets are not watched with a sense of loss, but with a sense of gratitude for the beauty they offer, no matter how brief. In it, the transience of time is measured not by the permanence of life, but by the moments of miracle encountered along the way. As the sun heads toward the horizon in another sunset, it leaves behind not only a darkened sky, but also the promise of a new beginning.